Someone just can't let you go. There is a person that is hoping that you're thinking of them as much as they're thinking of you, and also they are kind of seeing you as out of their league in a way. Wow. It's with that card, the hawk and the thistle, it's graceful persistence. They don't know how it's going to work out between you, but all they know is that they don't want to give up. Okay, I'm hearing, I'm not going to give up on this. I don't want to mess it up. And there was so much coming through whoever this is. I feel like either you're in no contact with them, or there are a lot of things between you that are unspoken, not because you don't want to say them. Okay, because I feel like both of you, that is kind of like you both. Both of you are very deep personalities. You have a lot of depth. You have a lot of things underneath the surface, but you've also been hurt before. You have experienced relationships where you couldn't be who you truly are. And there's also, I'm hearing imposter syndrome, okay, where it's like, can I really put the cards on the table, okay? Can I really show my feelings? Because what if I do? But I want to remind you, like, what is the worst thing that can happen? I mean, let's be honest, okay? Sure, we can be rejected, when we really let it show how deeply we feel for someone, but on the other hand, it's like there is this sense of, I don't want to mess it up because I might let the chance of a lifetime slip. Because that person, they are not just into you, okay? I want to emphasize this because I feel like a part of you is still doubting their true intentions. They are, oh my God, like they have so many feelings for you, and they are fully aware that you're not like the others. They were already able to tell it. That is the odd thing. You didn't know each other for a long time, but they were already able to tell that you're different. And that was not because of something you did necessarily. It was not because of your actions or the way you showed up necessarily, but because of the way you made this person feel. You made them feel free, I hear, like that bird, free to spread their wings and fly. And your presence almost makes them soar, soar up to the heavens above, like you bring them into heaven. You are a little piece of heaven. Oh my God, like that song, a little piece of heaven. You are a miracle. You're something they did not believe that they would even be able to experience. And I'm really hearing dreams. I'm hearing that, wow, it's like they're dreaming of a real future with you. And a part of you is doing that too. So you're doing that. Both of you are doing that. And both of you are, I don't even want to say you're crushing on each other, because you're way beyond that crushing. You're both feeding into the energy of this connection, but there is a wall that you both keep up, just in case something goes wrong. And I was sent here to clarify for you that there is no need to worry. Spirit is telling me that you're being called to lean more into your heart space, okay? When we're talking about love, it's not really rational, and the ways that a relationship is manifesting is not logical. That's why when we're trying to figure out the steps, trying to figure out the how, trying to figure out, splitting at the start, trying to figure, and the magician underneath, when we're trying to figure out exactly how this love story is going to play out in the physical, we're taking away with the magician, we're taking away the magic, okay? Because we're living in a universe of infinite possibilities, and there are a million different ways it can unfold. All you're being called to do is drop into trust and keep the vision. Really tell the universe what you want. What do you really want? Okay, not what you think you can have, but what do you really want? Because I feel like this is, for both of you, this is the first relationship that allows you to fully be yourself, okay? No masks, no performing, no trying to pretend you're someone else, impressing the other person. It's not necessary. And a part of you is like, there was this insight I feel that you had over the past couple of months, even with the star card. You were almost grateful. I know it sounds odd, but grateful for all the instances in love where you were disappointed, let down, because you were able to see that all the paths, all the roads led you into each other's arms. And I mean, think about it, okay? If you would have, I don't know, met someone else on the way and married them, or what else could have happened? Whoever could have crossed your path, you never know. You wouldn't have met them in the state of mind. You both needed to be in a specific state of mind. And I feel like the state of mind you both were in was, you were kind of, funny enough, you both wanted to have a relationship, but you're kind of like, I'm done, And this is usually where it happens. This is usually where it happens because we're preparing for something within, we're dreaming of it, but a part of us is so detached from it that we don't hold on to it, if you know what I'm saying. You're not forcing it. You're not, oh my God, it needs to happen. I needed this relationship or else I'm not going to be happy. No, you were kind of just going about your life and they hit you out of nowhere. This is either it's a sudden connection or your feelings for each other have been brewing for a longer time, and the feelings for each other suddenly just exploded. I'm hearing your hearts were just exploding with something. There is something that you both can't understand about your relationship, and this is what you're being called to do. You're not meant to rationalize these feelings. You're not meant to understand it on a logical level, what is going on, but you're meant to lean into it, okay? Spirit is saying, because of that hot and cold behavior, okay, that person might have been a little distant in the past couple of weeks, or there have been signals from them that you were like, okay, this is not happening, it's not working, Why am I so unlucky with that luck card? Stop telling yourself that you're unlucky in love, okay? You're entering an era of your life where it gets to be easy. And I feel like this is in multiple areas. This is in finances. This is in health. This is in career opportunities, friendships, but also in love. And Spirit wants you to stop holding on to whatever happened in the past. The Devil card, wow. Whatever happened in the past, okay? Just because someone else, a relationship in the past, let's say they betrayed you or they didn't give you the space to be yourself, someone belittled you or always saw only the negative or whatever you went through, there is a heaviness in your heart that you still hold on to, and you're really being called to release it. And this person, I am telling you, they're going to make it easy for you. They are going to make it easy for you because they are determined. That's why I was saying, they are not willing to give you up. And this is you're both, because you both are willing, because you both are persisting in this. Where there's a will, there's a way, and not always is it good if everything is gonna be okay, we're rushing into that relationship, let's make it happen really fast. Because sometimes what is being built very fast can't really withstand a storm, withstand moments where it gets tough. And I feel like you want to move that forward, but Spirit is saying don't worry. Don't worry because it's already moving forward. All you're being called to do is really shift into opening your heart, okay? And if you want to fully tap into this, I have a little surprise for you. As you know, I have a whole guide on communicating with your specific person through telepathy, really finding out what they're thinking, what they're feeling, signs that they are reaching out to you energetically, and really how to nurture that cord between you on a heart level. I have a free quantum leap meditation that you can download now. If you purchase the workbook in the month of June, it is really amazing. It allows you to create a scenario, okay, whatever you wish to experience with that person. You're gonna be able to create that scenario. Hold on, my cat is here. Come here, come here. You're gonna be able to create that scenario and truly immerse yourself in it so you can experience it now. Because we're not helpless in these moments where things seem to be a little bit stuck. We're being called to focus on what do we want to create? What is it truly that you wish to experience? And this already calls it in. There is no need to figure out the steps. The steps, like the unfolding, is going to happen in the most magical and unexpected way. And you're truly being called to trust here, okay? So whatever you're doing, lean more into the feeling. Think about it this way. I want you to tap into who you are in that relationship, not in the past. Not in these moments where things were tough and maybe you felt rejected, you felt overlooked, you felt like your partner didn't really value you the way you should have been valued. No, tap into what it is like in that relationship, in that ideal relationship. What does it truly feel like to be loved in exactly the right way? To be cherished, to experience a relationship that is built on honesty, trust, but also leaves room for curiosity and adventure. It's calm, but it's also exciting, and you get to choose. You get to say what it's gonna be like, okay? So don't ever think that what you have experienced is all that you can have, because there is so much more waiting for you. And the reason you want it so bad is because you truly have it in the future. And that's what you're doing when you're quantum leaping. You're connecting yourself to that reality in the quantum field to truly call it in. It is causing shifts in your reality because your person can feel you. They can sense you. When you're sending a thought, okay, a thought is electric, but a feeling is magnetic. So you're basically supercharging your telepathy through that quantum shift meditation. Definitely check it out. It's completely free when you purchase the guide in this month of June, and I really hope you're gonna have a lot of fun with this. Now, let's move on to a couple of songs that I have channeled. As you know, I'm always channeling messages through music, and by the way, you can also do this. If you tap into your person's energy, I'm explaining that all in my guide, you can learn how they're reaching out through signs, synchronicities, dreams even, and songs. So this is how it goes. I've got a sickness, you've got the cure, you've got the spunk I've been looking for. And I got a plan, we walk out the door. And it goes on to say, turn it up, it's 5 minutes to midnight, you're coming home with me tonight. I can't get enough, shaking me up, turn it up. All right, at 5 minutes to midnight, you see our name in city lights. And we'll make the clock stop, make your heart drop, and come alive. So I feel they are really bubbly, okay? They have a lot of energy. And it is because of you, because thinking about you makes them feel so good, and they kind of want to shake you up, okay? They want to take your hand. I'm seeing you both at night, running through a parking lot or something, and there are the city lights, and you're carefree, and you're like, yeah, let's just live, let's just enjoy that moment. They want to be the reason you feel free and you feel like anything is possible in life. And you give them a feeling that no one else can. You make them not reckless in a bad way, but you make them forget all their worries, all their troubles. You're truly that person's motivation, that inspiration that keeps that person going, like keeps them going with that kind of motivation, keeps them going with graceful persistence. You're the star. You are the star of that person's life. And wow, oh my God. And they truly, I am sensing with that energy that is in the air right now, they are dreaming about building a home with you. It doesn't have to be marriage, okay? If it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. But building a place that is your own, where you can both just be you. And there is another song that I picked up on. If you can wait till I get home, then I swear to you that we can make this last. If you can wait till I get home, then I swear come tomorrow, this will all be in our past. Well, it might be for the best. And hey, sweetie, well, I need you here tonight, and I know that you don't want to be leaving me. Yeah, you want it, but I can't help it. I just feel complete when you're by my side. You're the other piece of them. I feel like here's what they're thinking. You are the piece, the missing piece. You're the other half of my soul. I am not me without you. I am not complete without you, and that's why I will keep going. I won't give up on us. I don't care what it looks like right now, because I feel like they are working through stuff, okay? They are actively going into these fears and doubts and worries. They are not someone to just run away from their emotions. They are not someone to just give up that quickly and easily. I feel like they could have a lot of fire in their chart. Comment if it resonates. But they're definitely willing to give it their absolute most to make that relationship work. And I hope this can be your confirmation. Don't hold on to whatever happened in the past, or maybe even between you. Maybe there was a friction or something between you, a moment where you're allowing one tiny moment to pull you down into doubting and questioning. You're moving forward, okay? You're moving forward into the future, and this is what you should focus on, Spirit is saying. And I want you to dream it and express it. Really, what do you dream of? What is that dream relationship with that person all about? What are your values that you share? What are you doing together? How does it feel to be in that relationship? And I want you to know that you can believe in fairy tale love, in magical moments, date nights that are just beautiful, or things that really matter to you, both of you, that you can share long term. And I want you to immerse yourself in that and focus on this instead of focusing on whatever doubts are coming up, okay? So by doing this and by being grateful for the future that is going to play out, you're drawing it into your reality every single day. And well, that was it. If you want to learn how to do that exactly, my guide is linked down below. It has tons of exercises. I highly recommend you go and try out the thread method, okay? It is no joke. Clients have reported their SP reaching out after no contact, really being flooded with synchronicities, going from missing, going from craving, and this uneasy feeling of longing to fulfillment. Okay, there are no limits to what you can experience if you truly tune into that reality. And you don't have to figure out the how, I promise. It is going to work out in the most natural way. So grab it down below. It is on sale and you get your free quantum shift meditation on top. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. And I will see you around in the next one.